There's something many believers quietly carry in their hearts, a question that sometimes rises late at night when everything else is quiet. What if the enemy stole parts of the life I was supposed to have? Broken homes, broken relationships, broken trust. Some of us grew up in environments that were already fractured before we even understood what love was supposed to look like. Some of us trusted people who turned out to be really harmful. Some of us stayed too long in situations that slowly drained our joy, our confidence, and our sense of direction. And sometimes, when we look back, it can feel like years, even decades, disappeared into chaos that was never meant to be part of our story. The Bible tells us in John chapter 10, verse 10, that the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. That's not poetic language. That's reality. The enemy doesn't just want to harm your faith. He wants to disrupt your life. He wants to fracture families. He wants to confuse relationships. He wants people wounded so deeply that they stop believing healthy love is even possible. And when someone has walked through enough brokenness, a thought can creep in. Maybe I missed my chance. Maybe everyone else gets the life with the loving spouse, the peaceful home, the companionship, and that part just isn't for me. But here is something many believers discover later in their journey. When you find Jesus first, something begins to change. Not instantly, not magically, but steadily. Because when Christ becomes the center of your life, He begins healing the places the enemy damaged. He teaches you what real love actually looks like. He shows you boundaries you never had before. He helps you recognize character, integrity, kindness, patience. In other words, He restrains your heart to recognize what is healthy instead of what is familiar. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." Many people spend their younger years trying to find love first and God second. But when someone finds Jesus first, something beautiful happens. God begins guiding their steps. He protects them from certain doors. He closes paths that would have led to more heartbreak. And sometimes, when the time is right, He brings someone into their life who is walking the same road of faith. Someone who values truth. Someone who understands grace. Someone who has also been shaped by God. Not every believer will find that person in this life. Scripture is honest about that. But what is also true is that God is not careless with the lives of His children. If companionship is part of your story, He knows how to guide you towards it. And if the enemy tried to scatter your life early on through broken homes and broken relationships and painful detours, God is still able to restore direction. Joel chapter 2 verse 25 says, "I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten." The verse is not just about crops. It's about life. It's about the years that feel stolen, the years lost to confusion, pain, the enemy's interference. God is able to redeem time. He is able to heal what was damaged. And He is able to guide you forward into a future that still contains purpose, peace, and maybe even the love you thought had passed you by. So if you've ever wondered whether the enemy stole your chance at love, remember this: the enemy can create chaos, but he cannot rewrite the plans God has for your life. The moment you truly begin walking with Christ, the direction of your life begins to change. And the one who created your heart knows exactly what to do with the rest of your story. I pray that this edified you guys. I pray that you have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers for being here. I really do appreciate this community that we are building together. And I just pray over you. I pray strength and peace and all your needs in abundance. In Jesus' almighty name. Until next time.